once again to Starseed Rising 333. I'm glad you've tuned back into this channel. And if it's your first time, welcome. This is going to be a general collective reading. Please use your discernment when watching or listening to this reading. And whatever messages that come out, please take what resonates and leave the rest. And if you do enjoy this reading, please don't forget to click the like button, subscribe or share, or just leave a comment. I hope everyone is doing okay. I hope you are looking forward to the weekend. I'm going to be filming this on Friday, the 30th of May, 2025. Please don't forget to check the description box because I'd like to recommend a few books that can help you as you go along your journey. All right. And thanks once again to all my subscribers, my supporters, anyone who have shared my videos, who have watched my other readings. Okay, I do spiritual enlightenment uh, videos as well on my channel. So when you have a chance, if you haven't been able to do so, when you have a chance, please check them out. Um, and thanks once again, for your support. Whatever you did in the past or what you're about to do is much appreciated. And it does help the channel. And also, I also want to invite you, okay, to tune into other members of my soul tribe, okay, who have helped me and are still helping me as I go along my journey as well. So there is something there for everyone. So if you're interested in just watching other spiritual enlightenment videos, watching other tarot oracle readings, I have put the names of some recommended readers. Okay, they are part of my soul tribe. I'm sure there's going to be some more that will be coming into my life, which I'd like to share with you. All right. So yeah. So when you have a chance, if you can just have a look and browse in the description box and see what it can help you as you go along life's journey. All right. Okay. So before I start using any of the decks, I just once again I just want to use this deck. Okay, raise your vibration to keep the frequency and vibration high around this reading. Okay, and I'm just going to select one card from this deck. Okay, and my spiritual team, they wanted me to select this card. All right, it says, my high vibes heal the world. Okay, my high vibes heal the world, because it's all to do with vibration, frequency. It's all about having a positive mindset to bring to create new things, to bring more blessings, more abundance in our life, you know. And once again, as Albert Einstein said, you cannot live, okay, a positive life with a negative mind. Everything in life is vibration. And if we want to work with the law of attraction, we want to bring more things into our life, okay, we need to have a positive mindset and to make sure that we operate in high vibrational energies, and also people who we associate with is also um, embodying that same frequency or operating in that same frequency as well. And these type of people will always give you unconditional love. All right, they will it'll be healing to you as well as the other person. All right, it is also a way, they will also, okay, help you, inspire you, uplift you, okay, and will always be there, will always be looking out for you. It's going to be, there's going to be an equal balance there, equal give and take. All right. And let me just read a bit more on this card. All right. So hold on. Okay, it says here, you are an incredible healer. The steps you are taking toward positivity and mastery aren't just healing you, they are healing the world. You are one with the world, one with life itself. What you do on the inside is what you are sharing with the outside. Just by being kind and loving toward yourself, you are living with higher purpose. This card is a message to keep on going. Sometimes you question if you are doing enough or making a difference, and today the universe wants you to know you are. Didn't you set out on this path because you wanted to be a more positive person, maybe a better partner, family member, or colleague? That in itself was a noble aim that has made a difference. Now you are sending out a tidal wave of love that is reaching far and wide across the grid of the universe. You are an angel on earth, making a difference to your own life and inevitably making a difference to the world. Your very presence is a blessing. Wow. And the vibe of the day is my inner healing is healing for humanity. Okay, so the vibe of the day is my inner healing is healing for humanity. All right. All right, so what I'm going to do now, I'm just before I check on the energies, okay, around the collective, and again, I just want to remind you that Oracle and Tarot readings, they're timeless, non-gender, okay, and it's all to do with energy, okay, and we both embody both masculine and feminine energies as well. All right. So before I go into the actual reading itself, all right, to check on the energies, and then I'm going to be using some other decks, okay, to close out the reading. All right, I just want to quickly go through those the downloads which I received. All right. Okay. So a lot of the numbers, okay, that I've been coming across, maybe you might notice these sequence of numbers. If you don't know the meaning, what I have done, I put a name of a book, okay, which is quite helpful, and it will give you the meanings, okay, of these numbers, as well as I have also put also the name of Angels Numbers book, as well as one on numerology. So please check the description box, okay, that can help you to understand these sequence of numbers. All right, so the numbers I've been coming across a lot is 13, 10, 9, 23, 32, 5. Okay, 13, 10. Okay, talks about it means endings. Okay, so, some certain cycles can be ending. Um 9 talks about fruition. Okay, 23, 32, 5 is all to do with changes. Okay, so there could be some changes going on in your life, or it could be to do with people associated with you, or it could be energies within other energies. Okay, and I really believe that the reason why there's a lot of endings of cycles is because Pluto as well, okay? Although we all it's this when you if you on a spiritual journey, you're going to learn, okay? It's all to there's nothing to do much about um uh physical time, okay? It's all to do with divine timing. Okay, we are on different timelines, all right. Um and it's all to do with cycles and seasons, okay? Especially if you want a spiritual journey, you're going to realize that it's all to do with divine timing, and it's to do with cycles and seasons, right? And we just had the new moon in Gemini. Okay, so obviously a new cycle has begun. All right, and this Pluto in retrograde. Retrograde is basically most of the times, okay, if you were to study astrology, all right, I'll study the movements of the planets. When the planets, okay, there comes a time when the planets go backward, and this is called retrograde. So when we whatever we do is recorded, okay, in the Akashic records, in the book of life. And then what happened, the planet energies, they pick all these things up, okay, and then when the retrograde takes place, okay, then it dishes out whatever, and this is where karma steps in. Okay, now Pluto is in Aquarius. Okay, Pluto is the planet, it rules Scorpio. It's to do with death, rebirth, and transformation. Okay, and it's in Aquarius, it's retrograde in Aquarius. Aquarius is to do with groups, friends. It could also represent family as well. Okay, so basically, we have to make sure that we understand and respect the universal and spiritual laws. Okay, because then, it just depends on what our intentions and what actions we took. Okay, because if we are in alignment, then obviously you will receive good karma. If you're not, then all right, then you're going to experience bad karma. It's all to do with energy. Okay, because karma is the law of cause and effect. All right, and we step into the Akashic Records, the Book of Life at all times. All right. Now, what I've been feeling, I don't know, and a lot of my members of my soul tribe, okay, and I'm sure maybe you, as part of the collective, you could be feeling this. It depends as well how far you are on the journey, because we all on different timelines. Okay, I am picking up an energy of fear. Okay, a kind of suppressed type of energy, nervousness. Okay, and this is also a time, okay, where there's a lot of secrets um that are being exposed and revealed, and a lot of it has to do with the planetary movements as well as the moon's energy. All right. If you don't know much about astrology, or to do with moon astrology, or about yeah, then I have put the names of some books that can help you, and I also posted out a video that goes into detail about karmic astrology, as well as one about the birth natal chart, which is very important. Okay, it's like a spiritual birth certificate, and you can use that. I think in the karmic astrology video, in the description box, I put the different houses where you can find um certain information, okay, about endings, new beginnings, karmic death, ancestral death, houses for money, psychic abilities, relationships, where you can, when you have the birth natal chart, you can find out that information. Even one where your Chiron is, where you can do healing, and also the for shadow work, and so forth. So please check these videos out, okay? When you have a chance. All right. So as I said, okay, cycles are coming to an end. Okay, cycles. As I said, things are being completed. There's a lot of endings. Okay, and a lot of it has to do with divine timing. And a lot of it has to do with karmic justice. All right. And again, what was channeled to me was what was said by the Honorable Louis Farrakhan. Okay, he quoted something that was said to him by the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, okay, who was the founder of the Nation of Islam. It's a religious Islamic organization in America, all right, and the Honorable Louis Farrakhan is the leader, and part of it was to do with justice, and part of what he said is that uh he said that truth should always lead to a just conclusion, but if the forces of evil are so strong, so truth falls in the street and not allowed to bring about justice, then the God of truth and the God of justice must physically remove from power the forces of injustice, and this time has arrived. So, as I said, that some of you could be receiving karmic justice at this time, which was long overdue. Okay. Um, and again, as I said, that it's very important for us to remain in alignment, okay, respecting the universal and spiritual laws, okay, because that itself can dictate our fate and destiny. Okay, another thing that I came across was the mirrors, okay. Um And basically, some people or person, okay, that you might be dealing with, or it could be a past person. This person is probably okay under judgment, and they could be sort of like reflecting, because if you notice on this card, you see this woman looking in the mirror, okay, because mirrors does represent in spiritual terms reflection, okay, and maybe they are now wherever they are, okay, and now reflecting on the choices or decisions they made, all right. um and again, whenever I listen to, like sometimes I also listen on other readers, these cards, even in my readings, the card death, justice, world, the world card, the wheel of fortune card, judgment, you know Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords, Five of Pentacles. You know, definitely there's something that's happening right now. I also came across um whiteboard, and that in spiritual terms mean a clean state. So as I said, that some of you might cycles ending or completing. Okay, we're going into a new phase. It depends on the timeline you are on at the moment, and certain things are starting anew. Okay. And as I said, it could be to do with the new moon that was in Gemini, so which is also to do with new moon is also to do with new beginnings, new cycles, new opportunities. Um, Okay. Okay. Some of you might be in the Empress energy. If you're seeing a lot of children at this time, it could represent freedom, fun, imagination. If you see a lot of babies, it's to do with giving birth, or you created or about to create something new. Okay. And could also sense there is a sense of freedom. Okay. Because if you notice, um, because what drew to my attention, okay, is this card. Okay. And this is from the Energy and Spirit Oracle, okay, where it says moving on, letting go. And if you notice how this bird, okay, who was probably in this cage, okay, is now so somehow set is free, okay. So maybe you could have been in a situation, all right, where you probably felt somehow trapped. Okay, it could be a mental thing, and you've just broken free. It could be to relationship, it could be to do it for workplace, okay, it could be to do it for a business partnership, and whatever that wasn't serving your higher purpose, and you somehow um now feel a sense of freedom. Okay. Also, I keep seeing folks, so it could be that somebody is trying to, a group of people could be trying to create blockages or obstacles. If that's the case, please just pray. Also, I saw two kerosene containers. Okay. And this basically, okay, they could be at the moment a lot of conflict, fighting. It could be I don't know, it could involve you, it could be you and another person, or it could be a group of people, it could be family members, it could be workmates, okay, at this present time. All right. Also coins, okay, and coins can also represent choices. So if you see money about, it could also represent that maybe that um you may need to choose. Okay, it could be that maybe somebody from the past might want to come, or somebody you're dealing with you want to compromise. Please check the reading I did, the shadow work reading I did yesterday on my channel. Okay, so it does cover a few things in that regarding this. All right, so please and check out this shadow work reading which I did yesterday. Also, someone from the past, okay, as I said earlier, may want to come back to reconcile. They could be feeling that they are running out of time, okay, because I heard the words final countdown. Okay, also, someone is on the run from the police. Okay, I've been getting that a lot, all right, and that's been channeled to me, and there's some signs that I've been seeing that you know, pointing to that. I also heard the was drama starter, so a mature person, okay, who embodies a devilish or embodies devilish energies is doing dark magic or dark art to disrupt your peace. Okay, so please continue to create healthy boundaries. I also heard the words it too shall pass, so a person or people you cut out of your life who showed you unrequited love and also were quite deceptive, okay, has some form of resentment or anger and also projecting negative energy towards you. All right. I also heard the word seek your truth. So one person or up to three people are under some type of investigation. They could be under judgment. Okay, and these people could have stabbed you in the back. Okay, and they're also now facing financial and legal issues or problems. All right. Some of the crystals that my spiritual team okay wants you to work with is ruby. If you are interested or if you do work with crystals, okay, um to work with ruby, citron, pink argide, petalite, okay, cat's eye, okay, Shazutolite. Okay, these stones are very good stones for protection. Cat's eye is very good for grounding. Unakite is good for vision, visualization, and the third eye. Um, also, um, and it helps to balance emotions and spirituality, and pranite, um, which can help bring peace and protection. Okay. Now, also, what has been also channeled to me that someone or couple is praying on your downfall, hoping you have some experience some form of misfortune. What I would suggest is just pray because I did in my eyes, mind's eye. Okay, I saw the vow card. Okay, from the Panther tarot deck. Okay, and if they are doing that, just pray and believe that you're protected, and you can recite Psalms 7. Okay, which is a return to center, as well as for uncrossing, um 20 Psalms 20 for facing challenges and obstacles is also, and also for protection. Psalm 64 is also, it can be used as a return to sender and for protection, and Psalms 91 for protection. All right, and a person or group of people, from what has been shown to me, is stealing goods from a warehouse. Okay, and what was shown to me was this company is AliExpress. Okay, but what and I one of my a member of my soul trap, okay, spiritual savage, he did channel that was a couple of months ago about someone or group of people, okay, is actually stealing stuff from a warehouse, okay, but they're going to eventually get caught, okay, and the way it's going to happen is that someone out of the group is going to apply for a post, and what it is, they're going to do some form of police check, and they're going to find out this person has a criminal record for theft, and this person, and they're going to find out that this person did something regarding stealing stuff from a warehouse, and this person is going to be under surveillance, okay, and they're going to get caught, all right, and actually get fired, and they could have, get arrested as well. All right, so these are the channel messages, okay, that I got for today. All right, so to check on the energies around the collective, I'm going to be using, I was guided to use the Keeper deck. All right, so I'm going to be selecting three main cards, okay, and then obviously I might be using some other ones, okay, because the other cards that I'll be selecting can be connected to whatever the three main cards I'm going to select from this deck. And then I'm going to be using the Egyptian tarot to clarify these cards and some other decks as well. Okay. I hope you all had a good week so far. Okay. And looking forward to the weekend. All right. All right, let's see. What is the current energy around the collective at this time? What is the current energy? Okay, so we've got pathway, pathway. Okay, they wanted me to select this one. Okay. Um, change. Mhm. We've got and coffin. Okay. Okay. And then I'm going to be selecting some other cards. So we've got message. Okay, message here. Um, poverty, imprisonment, high honor. Okay. Okay. Okay, so what I'm seeing here, all right, because I'm just having a look at some other cards here. Because you got false, the main ones on the table. Okay, so you got message, poverty, okay, imprisonment, okay, and high honor, okay. Okay, so from what I'm seeing here, okay, now this energy doesn't always have to, it might not be your story as well. It could be to do with someone you're associated with, or it could be another energy within another energy, and it could have something to do with a group of people as well. It doesn't always have to be just one um person, belong to one person only, right? Um, but what I'm seeing here, okay, is that it looks like that because pathway, all right, let me just make sure that I, this pathway is 35. Okay, so there could be something that could be happening at a distance. Okay. um and yeah, so this thing could be happening at a distance, all right? Or maybe it's going to, or maybe it's something that could involve you that's been going on for a very long time, okay? Um, and maybe now, as I said earlier on, it could be to do with karmic justice here. But what I'm seeing here, okay, is that it looks like somebody, okay, could be experiencing some form of change, okay? um and that's why you've got the coffin here. It could be a change of residence, or there could be some changes happening in this person's life, and this could involve you, okay? Now whoever it is, okay, it could be to do for a group of people, it could be to do for a couple, okay? And what I'm seeing from the cards was coming out, okay, um this person, okay, because this was at the top of the deck, okay, you got false person, okay, and then you got thief, okay. So it could be a case where somebody or group of people stole something, okay. This person could be somebody who was well known in the community because you got high honor there, okay. And you might get a message, okay, from this person, okay, or right. And this person, okay, could either um could be experiencing financial problems because you've got poverty here, or this person could even be facing prison because you got the imprisonment card here. Now, imprisonment doesn't always have to be physical prison. It could be just that this person could be all in their head. Okay, they could be in this Eight of Swords energy. Okay, but whatever that was going on, this, as I said, this thing could, whatever it is, could involve you. But whatever has happened, something has come to an end because you got the coffin here, okay. It could be to do for a relationship, okay. It could be to do with a work dynamic business partnership. It could even be to do with family as well. But also you got message here, so it looks like you could receive some form of communication about this person, okay, or group of people, okay. But I'm going to be using the Egyptian tarot, but and clarify these three cards here, all right? Yeah, because um okay, so yeah, because eight, 3 and 5 is eight. So eight does talk about movement. Okay. Um, okay, you could also, as I said, this could represent again the Eight of Wands, where it talks about communication. Some form of action is happening right now. There could be a couple of movements going on right now. That could also bring about change. Okay, some things are coming to fruition because you got nine here, and then you got 19. You got 9 and 1, which gives you 10. All right, and that 10 does talk about um, endings. Okay, an end of a cycle, completion. Okay, of a cycle. So I'm going to be using the Egyptian tarot and some other decks. Okay, to clarify these three main cards. Okay. Holy Spirit, please clarify pathway. Holy Spirit, within this, please clarify pathway. Holy Spirit, within this, please clarify pathway. Holy Spirit, within this, clarify pathway. Ooh, okay. Okay, the first card that wanted to come out, all right, or came out, I should say, is death. Again, all right, death. So again, this is on number 13. Okay, all right, this card, um, Death is Pluto energy. Let me just check. Either Scorpio or let me just check. Death. Okay, Scorpio energy. Okay, Death is Scorpio energy. Okay, so we've got the Hierophant, Devil, Seven of Staffs, Hangman, Four of Cups, Two of Coins, Nine of Cups, okay, so Knight of Cups, the Star, Six of Swords, Page of Staffs, Temperance, Five of Staffs, okay, Three of Swords, Ten of Coins, and I'll just take one more. King of Staffs, okay. All right. Okay, so straight away, with the Death card, okay, which was the first card that came out on the table, okay, it's just letting me know straight away that there's been an end um, to a cycle, to a situation here, okay. This could be some a marriage, okay, because you've got the Hierophant here, okay. Most likely this was a karmic connection because you got the Devil here, okay. Um, you could be dealing or dealt with somebody who embodies the King of Staffs energy, okay. Um, the okay, I could see Ten of Coins here, so you could have had a. It could be a business partnership as well. All right. Um, but definitely from what I'm seeing here, okay, that you most likely you walked away from this situation. Okay, you walked away from this situation. Um, okay, you could embody this energy, Queen of Stars. So what I'm seeing here, okay, it looks like to me that this was some form of it could be a marriage, as I said, because you have the Hierophant here, okay. You could have walked away where there could have been a lot of fighting, okay, between you and this person because you got Five of Staffs, okay. um they could have done something, okay, that caused you some form of loss, okay. um but definitely you moved away from this person because you as I said, there was eight you got Eight of Cups, all right, and also Six of Swords here, all right. And you could be currently healing from this situation, okay. This person could have stolen from you, all right. um and since you walked away, okay, maybe this person is hoping to have another chance. Maybe now they could have done it, okay, because they wasn't satisfied with what they had, okay. But it looks like that this person may want to come back because you got seven of stars, because it looks like you're quite defensive of this person. Or maybe when you confronted this person was coming up with an excuse as to why they did it, okay, because you got just next to the seven of stars you got four of cups. So maybe this person did it because they somehow they weren't happy with what they had, they weren't quite content with what they had, okay. um and now maybe this person is now hoping, okay, to come back, um to offer you, okay, because let me just see. Or maybe when they were with you, okay, it could be when they were um with you, okay, they offered you just this Knight of Cups, which is a very slow, immature type of energy, okay. um and I guess, there was probably no um there wasn't a equal balance there. It could be something to do with money. Okay, this is what I'm saying. And okay, yeah, you've got Page of Stars. So this person is maybe hoping, because if you notice on this card, okay, this man is almost like he's praying, okay, for um but just take the energy as it resonates, because it could be a woman doing that, right? Hoping that you give them a second chance, okay. Maybe a chance to hear them out so they can try and balance something, because you've got the Temperance card here. Okay, now maybe since you walked away, they now see your worth. Okay, maybe they feel somehow heartbroken because you moved away. All right, but you're keeping your guards up. Okay, your defense is up against this person. Okay, and if they do want to come back, all right, they may want to just offer you just they could still be in this Knight of Cups energy here. Okay, but you've ended this, okay, and maybe this person probably, since you ended this person now somehow feels stuck, okay, as a result. And as I said, this person could be um maybe in the near or distant future, this person may want to contact you, because you've got this card here which it says message. All right. um This person could also be experiencing some form of poverty as well. Okay. Um, okay, or by you moving away, okay, it's created some form of change, because obviously you've got coffee there, which means that you've ended a situation here. All right, but let me just so let me use some other decks, all right, to clarify this. Let me go with situation. Okay. Holy Spirit will please clarify pathway, please clarify pathway. Holy Spirit. Okay. Yeah, you could have been dealing with somebody who had outdated thinking, conditioning. Okay, this person could be sort of reminiscing, okay, what you and this person had. Okay, this person was definitely wearing a mask. Okay, this person probably did it because, as I said, they weren't satisfied because it says not enough. um okay, they could have done it out of ego and fear. You could have created healthy boundaries regarding this person. Says not today boundaries and hurt avoiding conversation. Okay. But it looks like this person could be planning to contact you. And you could have been married to this person because it says wedding rings, union, and marriage. Okay, this person um could be wanting to come back to you because they somehow something has been disrupted in regards to their stability and security, and this was definitely a karmic relationship. Okay. Let me Okay, you could have been dealing with somebody who's quite stubborn, bossy, selfish. Okay. I don't know. This person could currently be unemployed or broke. All right. Okay. Let's see what else. Please clarify pathway. Please clarify pathway. Yeah. I think, this person may want to come back to make amends, for you to compromise. Okay. But this was definitely a soul contract, a karmic soul contract. All right. And you probably cut ties from this person, walked away, because it did state, the tarot did clarify that the Eight of Cups and Six of Swords, it says juices, fed up, cutting ties, walking away. And they may want to come out, but you probably tell this person, if they do try to contact you, probably say, well, I'm sick and tired of your behavior. And this person you're dealing with could have been somebody who is quite childish but may want to come back to play the victim. Okay, another moment you probably block this person. Okay, as it says, no contact, block, silent treatment, cut off all communication. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to be clarifying change. Okay, and see what. What is people in this clarify change? What is people in this change? Okay, so we've got the moon. Okay, we've got the world, the empress, nine of staffs, mm, four of coins, ace of swords, the devil, six of coins, the emperor, the High Priestess, the Hierophant, Death, Three of Swords, Hangman, the Magician, 12 Coins, Eight of Coins, the Lovers, okay? So again, this could be a continuation, okay, of the whatever messages that came out to clarify the pathway card from the Keeper deck, okay. But this definitely, to me, this definitely looks. It looks like it could be you could be dealing. You could be this mature person, okay, and you were with some a mature man, okay, or it could be a young couple, okay, and um but just have a mature way of thinking, okay. Just take the energy as it resonates. This person, you, as I said, you could have been married to this person because you do have Empress and Emperor, okay. Again, you could have had a business. You could have worked very hard, okay, put a lot of energy, time. You do have the Lovers card, okay, so there definitely was some form of partnership here, okay. um it could also be, I don't know, maybe this person could have been, I didn't see Three of Cups, or oh well, we got Three of Swords here, okay. So this could be like a third party situation here. um Maybe this person had was or doing something on the side, something shady, because you got the High Priestess here, all right. So this person could have been, doing something secretive, okay. Um, and whatever they did, it could be to do with money here, okay, because um, you've got Four of Coins here, okay. Then you got Six of Coins here, right? Then you got Eight of Coins here, right? And you also have Nine of Coins. So from what I'm seeing here, it could be something to do with money. Okay, this person, maybe you invested a lot of time, a lot of money into something, and this person probably could have stolen or was quite greedy. Maybe they did this out of greed. Okay, maybe they stole from you. Okay, out of greed. All right, and obviously this person was found out, and then I don't know, maybe you might have got the justice system involved, okay. You could also have found out that maybe this person was doing some form of spell because you got the Magician here, okay. um Maybe this person was quite very manipulative, um quite deceitful, um and since you moved away, this person now somehow feels probably trapped in their head, feels stuck, okay. That whatever it is. And obviously, yeah, you got the moon as well, because the moon, okay, does talk about things that are hidden. So you could have found something about what they did, okay, and they now somehow feel because Nine of Wands energy, just, yeah, they could be somehow feel trapped, but it also mean determination. So maybe they were quite determined to do what they did, all right. But whatever that was, hidden from what I'm seeing, and it's to do with money. Okay, this person, as I said, could have been embodying very devilish energies. That does include, okay, greed, overindulgence, the energy of the devil card, all right, and it also talks this good person could have done it out of their ego as well, could be quite materialistic as well, um, and was found out, and now somehow, um, which could have created some loss for you, but I guess this person again is probably, somehow uh, could be heartbroken. I don't know. I mean, to be honest with you, it should be you if this person stole from you, and they were honest, but now this person somehow feels stuck. Maybe now they're realizing that they missed an opportunity with you. Okay, because a cycle or this relationship has come to an end because or cycle has ended with this person because you got the world card here. Okay, and once again, you could be in this empress energy, and you could be dealing with somebody who embodies the emperor energy here. Okay, and I think from what I've the messages that's just been channeled to me, I think this is actually the truth because you've got ace of swords here. So let me just get let me use this one. Let me use what's the vibe? Change and Holy Spirit, Holy Spirit, I change. Holy Spirit, I change. Yeah, I think this person could be experiencing some form of upheaval in their situation right now since you moved away, and yeah, this person is definitely well. I mean, it says here, missing you, let's talk reunion. So this person is hoping to contact you. Okay, they could be all in their emotions because it says at this moment, it says waves, emotions, worry, fear. Okay, you could be healing from this situation. Okay, you could have had a family, or could be dealing with a family member. You could have been in partnership with a family member. Just take the energy as it resonates. It says family here, blood ties, inner circle. Okay. This person probably now feels somehow isolated. It says rejected, left alone, self-inflicted. Okay. Because obviously this person was um quite self-absorbed. Okay. Let's see. Let me use this one and see what comes out. probably moved away and probably at peace now, okay, from what this person did. Um, yeah. But maybe if they try to contact you, you're going to like pick up on the mixed signals here, okay? Because it says the signals from someone are unclear and confusing, okay? Yeah, this person could be somebody who's quite egotistic, okay, as well. Um, but be careful because this person who is coming back, okay, they may try and create illusion, especially if you're dealing with somebody who dabbles with dark art or like black magic, well, so-called black magic, that's what people normally describe it as, all right? Because this person wants to create some illusion there, okay, some facade, because it says someone's concern may not be sincere, hiding ulterior motives. Okay. Let me see if I can find anything. Yeah. And this person, this person could be pretending when they call you, okay, or you are able to, maybe this person is going to, they're going to pretend, okay, that everything is fine, because it says that you may appear strong outwardly while feeling vulnerable, and this person could be hiding their true authentic self, okay, still be hiding that, because it says authentic self, showing true self courageously, and it goes on to say here, smoke and mirrors, don't be fooled by appearances, okay, all right. Oops. And it also goes on. I think Spirit wanted me to read this one out. It says bad influence. It says someone is having a negative influence on your life. So I think maybe, you have to be careful there. Use your intuition and discernment at all times. And this person could still be uh um let me see, unmasking motives. Some people true motives begin to so maybe you found out something about this person. Well, yeah, because the death card came up on the table, right? So you have received some form of truth about this person, and that's why you ended this relationship. Okay. All right, so let me clarify coffin. I mean, this card just tells it all anyway, that there's been some form of ending. Okay. It doesn't necessarily mean in somebody physically dying. It just means that something has come to an end. Okay, a cycle has been completed. Oops. Holy Spirit, will you please clarify coffin? Okay, so we've got here Queen of Swords, King of Coins, Ten of Swords, Ten of Cups. Okay. Six of Staffs, Strength card, Ace of Coins, mhm, Seven of Coins, Three of Coins, Eight of Staffs, Four of Swords, Five of Coins, Ten of Coins, Ten of Staffs, Five of Swords, King of Cups, Page of Staffs, Four of Coins, Ace of Swords, okay, and Knight of Swords, okay. Okay, so what I'm seeing here, okay, is that again, this could be a continuation, okay, of um the previous messages where you were dealing with somebody. It could be a past an ex-partner, okay, business partner. Just take the energy, or even a member of your family, okay. Just take the energy as it resonates, okay, because we all have, at the end of the day, there are different stories. It doesn't necessarily be to be your story. It could be to do with someone who is you associated with, or energies within other energies. But from what I'm seeing here, all right, that this person was very deceptive, and it was something to do with money here, because again, there are a lot of coins here, a lot of coins, okay. um Now, you could embody the Queen of Swords energy, okay, and we're dealing with because I know you obviously earlier on I mentioned Emperor, but again, with an emperor and an empress, they embody the energies of all the kings, okay. The emperor embodies all the king energies, but they could also embody page and knight energy, right? And the empress can embody all queen energies as well as page and knight. So just take the energy as it resonates, all right? But an individual can, because we all embody both a shadow and light side, okay? So someone doesn't always, especially if it's a karmic sort of a relationship, okay. There could be some this person could be embodying, could be demonstrating some shadow parts of themselves and some light parts of themselves. But normally with a karmic relationship, there's not normally equal give and take. That's why the devil card showed up on the table, okay. And whoever you were dealing with, all right, this person was very deceptive here, all right. Because again, you got they worked very hard. They were quite determined to do that, because you've got um the Chariot, okay, as well as Seven of Swords, okay. They worked very hard at trying to be deceptive, because you got this is very shady energy, Five of Swords, to do what they did, okay. um They could have worked with they could have worked with a group of people, because, or this again, you could have had a business, okay, with this person, because you got Three of Coins here, all right. That they invested a lot of time, or you could have invested a lot of time and energy in this, put a lot of money in this relationship, invested a lot of time, energy, um, and since you um okay, yeah, this person definitely, their motive was to, it's almost like they just wanted to win at all costs here. They just wanted to have a one up, okay. They were all in their ego, okay. This person could probably now um you could have got some form of communication, because again, you got message here, all right, about what this person did. Eight of Wands, let's talk about messages, but they could also be facing karma, okay, as well. They could be under judgment, all right. And again, you could have found out truth about this person, what they did, um, their true intentions, and now this person is at a loss, okay, and this person definitely did this out of greed, okay. Maybe now they're having a chance to reflect, because Four of Swords, although it talks about healing, so you could be healing from this situation, but this person could probably now reflecting about what they did, and now realizing that you know they had a good they were a sort of like stable, they felt somehow secure, and as you moved away now, they are in this Five of Coins energy, all right. Maybe they're having chance to reflect, because if you see this man looking at this this puddle of water, so maybe, and water does also talk about reflection, right? So maybe they are sort of reflecting now at what they did, and it could be, and obviously, what impulsive action they took, because you got Knight of Swords there when it comes to money, because again you got Ace of Coins here, okay. um this person was just basically greedy, because you got Four of Coins here, all right. And whatever it is, you just sort of like just thought, no, because this person was deceptive, they could have stolen from you, okay. You could have involved, okay, this person could be also, you could have called the police on this person, okay. um and this person could be, sort of like have to go to court as a result, because the Queen of Swords does represent a judge, okay. um but this person is definitely in this Ten of Swords energy, okay. Yeah, Ten of Swords, um Five of Coins, um energy, okay, at this time, okay, because I think by you moving away, okay, it's created an upheaval, as we saw the card on that card earlier. It created some tower moment for this person, okay. um yeah, and definitely it was to do some form of partnership, because you got the Lovers um card here, all right. Hmm. And there definitely was no equal balance stake in this situation, and definitely this was to do with money. You found out that this person, um you know um maybe you, both of you, could have been somebody who is well known in the community, because you got high honor, okay. And as I said, you could have called the police on this person. This person could be maybe going to prison, okay. But whatever's happened, okay, this person is also experiencing financial problems, and that has created some change, okay, in their life, in your life as well, okay, because a relationship has come to an end, okay. Okay, let's see. Let me just see if I can use another deck. Holy Spirit, would please clarify coffin. Holy Spirit, Holy Spirit, please clarify coffin. Mhm. Well, yeah, I think, well, this is come reverse, so I think maybe they used, you attracted by their physical appearance, okay? Or you could have somehow, or they could have, okay, used this sexual prowess, I don't know, to get what they want, okay? Um, I don't know, this person could probably be seeing somebody, or you could have found out that this person was not only stealing from you, but this person could have cheated on you with somebody else. Um, you could be dealing with, like somebody who's quite extra. Okay, it's a drama, sort of a drama starter. Okay. Yeah, yeah. This person could also have addictions as well, or maybe you found out, okay, that this person also has hidden addictions. Okay, and also definitely this person um done this out of greed. Okay, and also again this person could have stole money from you. Okay, and you could also find out that this person basically was a frenemy. Okay, and had hidden intentions why they wanted to be in a relationship with you. Okay, just use one more. Mm, let me use this one. I don't want to let me use this one. Let me use this one. See what comes out. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, please clarify. Oh, this was in that. This, wow. This card didn't even, was not okay. This card actually belongs to another deck. It says push pull, power struggles, imbalance, stubborn. So you could have been in a sort of like a push pull relationship, okay, where there was an imbalance, as I said earlier. Um, when it comes, it could be something to do with money, okay. Oh, yeah, this person is definitely the person that you dealt with. This person was very unstable, okay, very unstable. Um, also very was non-committal. All right. They could be hoping to come back to ask for your forgiveness, but be careful. If this is, I don't know if this was your or is your divine. You could be dealing with, maybe this person could have been like a false flame or karmic partner. Now, because obviously the devil came up, so most likely it was. Okay, most likely it was. But we have to, at the end of the day, it could be like somebody who was, but you just have to pay attention to the sign signals and synchronicities, and also pay attention to the red flags. Go within if you're not sure, and pray. Okay. This person may want to come back to apologize, but this person could, because the magician came also, this person could still be creating illusions, This person could be a distorted masculine or feminine. This person could still be unbalanced. Okay. And maybe since you moved away, this person could now feel heartbroken. Okay. Could be still, could be spying or seeing what you've got going on. And I said you could be somebody who, you could be somebody, sorry, could be dealing with somebody who embodies more masculine energies, or you could be dealing with so-called masculine energy here. All right. They may want to come back and confess what they did. Okay. But what spirit is saying to please use your intuition at all times. Okay, in this case. Let me use this and see what comes up. Use the shadow love and just Holy Spirit, will you please clarify pathway? Please clarify pathway. Please clarify. Yeah, this person feels crushed. Okay, since you moved away, it says you are hurting emotionally right now. You need time to heal before you jump in again. Okay, this person could also be feeling that their whole life is crumbling around them. Okay. Um, they may be experiencing a lot of problems and they want to come back to escape from what they have to face. Okay. You've got exit plans. Someone wants out, but they aren't making a move. Yet be prepared for sudden changes. Okay. So, okay, you could have been dealing with somebody who's quite controlling. It says, needs to be right all the time, possessive, jealous lover. This person could also be somebody who was quite demanding. It says, unrealistic expectations, high maintenance diva. And this person could be doing it because they are concerned about their public image. It says, worried about appearances, can't relax, conceited. Okay, and as I said, this person may want to ask for your forgiveness. Okay, but this person could be quite toxic. Okay, and this person could still be in this, could be a sneaky snake. Okay, and again, be careful because this person could be unpredictable. Okay, and if you want to go back to this toxic person, it could be a vicious cycle. Okay, this person could still have bad habits, issues. Okay, and just be careful here because it could lead to heartbreak. Okay, because this person, you've already received the message about what this person tried to do, so be careful. And this person could still have someone on the side. Okay, so use your intuition and discernment at all times. Okay, so to close off the reading, I'm going to be using this deck, Goddess, Gods and Guardians. And let's see what the gods, goddesses, guardians, what message they have for the collective at this time. Okay, so this one. Okay, so they wanted me to select these two cards here. So the first one, it goes on to say, this is from Dryad. It says, protect your energy. And then it goes on, this one says, beautiful maiden. Okay, so let me just quickly read. So just remember to create healthy boundaries and pay attention to the signs, signals, synchronicities, and red flags. Okay, and listen, trust your intuition, and use discernment at all times. Okay, so got 16. So let's see what messages coming up. Okay, so the first message says, protect your energy, clear yourself from energetic clutter, tune into true wisdom. Okay, and it goes on to say here, all right, um, you're leaking your precious energies all over the place, and the Dryad has come to the rescue. Dryad is the best friend of an empath, a highly sensitive person who taps deeply into the emotional states of others. If you empathic, you sense someone's feelings and and experiences as if they were your own. This is a gift and can make you a wonderful listening ear for your friends. But if you don't take care of your boundaries, it can have a damaging effect on your well-being. How many times have you felt clogged, unbalanced, or drained from being a psychic sponge for everything around you? Dryad offers you this simple energy clearing and protection ritual. Do this exercise morning and evening, especially after being in crowded or emotionally charged environments. And Dryad says, imagine yourself inside the aura of a beautiful tree. Ask to be cleared of any energetic toxicity or invisible baggage that isn't yours. This could be other people's emotions, thoughts, and personal soul lessons that you've unconsciously absorbed. To complete the clearing process, visualize a layer of protective light surrounding your body. Finally, consult the tree spirit wisdom. Ask if there's any message it wants to share with you. Give thanks to the tree. Your aura is refreshed and sealed with Dryad's protection. And it's also another way is also going out in nature. Take a break from social media. Bring plants into your living space to purify the energy. All right. Maybe get involved in tree planting projects and learn more about tree wisdom. And the invocation, you could say, if you feel that you are observing other people's okay energies, could be people around you, people you're associated with, it could be energies within other energies, okay. And if you're an empath, you could um, uh, subconsciously pick this up. It says, you could say, I respect and care for my energy field. I recognize the healing power of trees. I respect and care for my energy field. I recognize the healing power of trees. And this one here, Butterfly Maiden, I'm just going to read quickly on it. Okay, it says here, keep, okay, beautiful change. Keep your thoughts positive. Rejuvenation is in the air. Okay. And it goes on to say, beautiful maiden comes to uplift you today as she sees you might be getting stuck in persistent negative thoughts. Maybe you're thinking that nothing will ever change for the better. Perhaps you've been through challenges and this has been a toll on your mental, emotional, and physical health. Butterfly Maiden offers you one of her many colorful butterflies and say, can you imagine yourself at this beautiful as this beautiful butterfly? What colors are its wings? This is a healing color that will renew your dampened spirit. You've been cocooned or even stuck, but now's the time to expect glorious change. By consciously choosing positive thoughts, you can renew your outlook and draw and good energy. Keep focus on how you want to feel, what you've loved to experience, and believe it can do so. There needs there's a need, for change and renewal in your life, pure and simple. Maybe you'd love a new job or a refreshed decor in your home, perhaps a change of scenery, a new hobby, or revitalized social life, or it could be an overall of your entire set of circumstances that's on the horizon. See the butterfly I've sent you as a symbol of metamorphosis and fresh experiences. You're approaching a time of wondrous change. Embrace it with open wings. So, some of you might be going through some changes right now because, as I said, I did see a board, a whiteboard, and that does represent a clean state. And we will just be in the new moon in Gemini, okay? And again, on this card, it does say change here, all right? Um, so that could mean a lot of different things here. The additional meanings, okay, so it says your positive efforts will pay off very soon. Say yes to this opportunity or invitation. Appreciate the beauty that surrounds you daily. And the invocation for this message says, change is good for me. I expect the best. Change is good for me. I expect the best. Okay, so these messages is very much somehow connected in some way to whatever messages that came up previously. Mm, okay, so let's see what additional practice advice Spirit would like to give to us at this present moment. So let's see. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what additional messages you have for the collective at this time? Okay, so it goes on to say here, see the beauty, learn to find the beauty in everything, see the world for all of its aspects. Okay, got soulmate, the divine will provide you with the love when you are ready. So for some of you, okay, when there's twin flame soulmate path, okay, in divine timing, okay, the divine, and you're looking for, you want to be in a divine partnership, the divine will send you someone who is you know, more, connected to your vibration. Okay, you'll find your true loving partner. It says they get a reading, use divination to understand your desires and path. So for some of you who have that gift, you can always do so. If not, then you can always go to a recommended reader and have a personal reading to help you. Okay. And let me just see. Okay. Let me just see what essential oils, okay, that we can use, and herbs to help us, okay, because it depends on where you are in the world, okay. So today, okay, where I am in the UK, it's a Friday, so I don't know, um and I hope you're enjoying your morning, after, evening, wherever you are in the world, okay, at this present moment. So let's see what herbs, okay, um that we can use, okay, as a part of our holistic healing. Okay, it says rose, so we can use rose. Let's see what else. Okay, we can use ginseng, okay, to help us to create, to help us to manifest our goals, okay, to bring um our goals into fruition. All right. And rose, can be used to help us to love ourselves, to bring in more love, to bring compassion, joy, forgiveness, um, and also a blue lotus, okay, which can help us with the third eye, our intuition, our foresight. All right. Also sage, okay, we can use sage to help cleanse our energy. Okay, you could use it as an ingredient you can put in food. All right. Let's see what oils. Okay, let's see what let's see what essential oils that our spiritual team is recommending for us to use. Okay, so we've got this one is called cassia oil. It provides courage and strength. Okay, black pepper oil. It protects and promotes honesty. Okay, and ginger oil. It's soothing and stimulating. All right. All right, and to close this reading off, I'm going to be using this deck. It's an affirmation deck. I like to so okay, so got here. The mind is everything what you think you become. So it's very important, all right, that we operate, okay, in a high vibration energy, and the people that we have or associated with, they also embody high vibrational frequency as well, okay. You have to be odd to be number one. Okay, that means, other day we cannot please everyone. Okay, and no matter what we do, you will always find people trying to find fault. Okay, I will accept nothing but the best. Okay, so it's all about making, like creating healthy boundaries. You know, also, it's all to do with self-respect as well. Okay. Fortune sides with those who dare. Okay. It's all about taking that leap of faith, finding the inner strength to do what is pleasing to us. Okay. And learning to say no as well. Okay. That people, places, things that doesn't serve a higher purpose. It goes on to say, I am prepared for the challenges of the day. All right, and also my day is full of possibilities and potential. So that is ways, okay, that it's all about like thinking positively about ourselves, having a positive mindset, okay, because as I said that as Albert Einstein said, you cannot have or live a positive life with a negative mind. Okay, so I hope whatever messages that came out is going to has brought some form of clarity. Um, if whatever messages that came out, somehow it resonates with you, your situation. It doesn't always have to be your story. It's all to do with energy. It could be to do with energies, okay, around you. It could be energies within other energies. All right. Um, yeah. So, once again, please don't forget to check the description box. All right. Because as I said earlier on that there's I put the name of some books that can help you, as well as some the names of the members of my soul tribe who also do tarot oracle readings. Some do spiritual enlightenment videos. Or if you're someone who is religious, okay, or maybe just curious, I'm sure there's something there for everyone. All right. And please don't forget to check out my other videos I have on my channel, the one to do with karmic astrology. I do one that talks about chakras and auras and all these other healing readings I do as well. Thanks ever so much for your support. Thank you for taking the time out, whatever you did in the past, to support this channel in any way. Thank you. Thank you ever so much. Whatever you did or what you're about to do is much appreciated. And once again, if you did enjoy this reading, please don't forget to click the like button, subscribe, or share, or just leave a comment. Thank you for watching. Have a good weekend. See you next time, and goodbye.